We made it. It's finally here. We're kicking it off. My name is Chris. I'm a Lego Master Model Builder here in Enfield, Connecticut, the North American headquarters for Lego. And I'm joined here by...
I'm Pete Donner, also a Lego Master Model Builder. And yeah, we're here to hopefully inspire you guys to help us bring joy to a million kids in the celebration of Lego's Build to Give campaign.
Absolutely. So I'm super pumped about it. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building some super cool holiday themed models. So you can either, let's say you have a little scene that you want to decorate with some awesome holiday themed models, or maybe a tree, whatever. Just make an awesome holiday themed model. But we're going to give you a few examples right here. Pete and I are going to show you off. Let's see, we're going to go to maybe the second camera here. You can see right in there, I'm going to build this awesome reindeer.
That's right, and I'm going to build this Red Robin, which is synonymous with the holidays in my family.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're really trying to kick off the hashtag Build Together campaign, where we're going to be hopefully, interacting with millions of kids in the future with Lego. Really, that's really the goal, is that we get them being creative with Lego sets. So let's get going, Pete. What do you say?
Yeah, and so if anyone has questions, throw them into the chat here on YouTube.
Absolutely.
And we're going to start building away. We'll throw out some tips as well as we're going through the process. But again, this is us hoping to challenge and inspire people to get into the initiative of hashtag Build to Give, to make their own holiday themed models and then share them to spread the joy.
Now, I did say at the beginning that we're kicking it off. So this will be the first one. So there's going to be multiple live streams coming up here in the future, right, where you'll see other Lego celebrities, I guess you could call them. So Lego set designers. I know we're not much of celebrities.
I refer to himself as a Lego
no,
celebrity.
well, maybe not so much. But other Lego set designers are going to be involved with this, which is super cool.
That's actually a good point. We should call out. So Chris and I are both Lego Master Builders, which is different than a set designer.
Absolutely.
And that what we do is we try to encourage kids to go beyond the box when you buy the set at the store and create large-scale models, which surround us here. As Chris said, we are in our Enfield headquarters. So this is where all of our model magic becomes reality and enters the world.
Absolutely. So as you can see right here, we have the start of the reindeer. So we have the body of the reindeer. Going here, Pete. What do you have so far? You have you're moving a lot faster. I don't know if that's fair. Am I talking too much, or
I think celebrity has gotten to his head. I don't know, but no. So I have the body I'm about to put on the head. But what Chris was just showing you, that's a really good example of what we call sideways building.
Absolutely.
And it does the most fundamental thing. I'm surprised Chris didn't call it out. It's really well interlocked, but you can see he has studs going in all directions, so you can add detail to something small like the reindeer.
Absolutely. So I think that one of the coolest things about this model is this little reindeer tail on the back there. Nice little 1x1 round. Put it in the back of the 1x1 with 4 studs on the side. So you're able to get multiple different dimensions, building in multiple different directions with sideways building bricks.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you guys out there, but Pete and I have worked on a lot of cool models, and I'd love to hear about some of the models that you worked on or builds that you've done. Feel free to put them in the chat. We'd love to hear about them. But I have favorite models I've worked on in the past. Pete, do you have a particular model? I'll let you go first, and then I'll talk about mine.
Me a question.
I do. I load you a question. I'm giving you the question. So what's your favorite model you ever built? So let's reiterate the fact that we don't make the sets.
That's right.
We make large-scale sculptures. So Pete has a few that I know he really likes. Let's hear about them.
Oh, man. So this is a question that we get asked a lot, and anyone who's heard us before, they'll probably say that, oh, that seems like it might be different than it was last time. But I definitely have a few that I really, really hold close to my heart. And one we did last year, we were able to create a historical model showcasing a photo that's really famous of an astronaut, and I was the designer who led that project and did all of the fun details like the reflection on the mask and so on and so forth. That was probably one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, all right. That was a pretty awesome one. Well, I'll actually keep with that theme. So same timing last year was the landing, the Apollo moon landing. So it was a big thing here in America, having the fact that we landed on the moon. And for that, we built a massive SLS rocket, which was over 20 feet tall. So it was just a big model SLS rocket. And it was actually based off of the Lego set that we have. So that was a pretty awesome model. Why are you done already, Pete?
I actually built part of it wrong.
Oh, you built part of it wrong. Well, you better fix it. You
Well,
better fix it.
Actually, I did that on purpose because it's a showcase that Lego is never wrong.
It is. You can
Fluid,
always
it's like
build
the
something
ocean.
different,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't matter if you make a mistake. You can always go back and fix it. Build something else different. That's the best part, in my opinion. That one day this Lego set could be a reindeer. The next day it could be an alligator. It could be a spider. It really doesn't matter. It's endless creativity.
It's the ultimate toy. So
Okay.
as Chris pointed out, I am done. I finished building my Robin. I want to call out some features. I used a stud on side so I could put the wing on and then angle it so you get a little bit more attitude. I also included a Technic brick on top, which would allow you to lace through a string, tie a knot, and you could hang this anywhere around the house and have a cool little Lego model ornament.
And there it is. The reindeer. He's kind of a little saggy, the pose right there. He made a little bit more vertical like
He
that.
was just
He
learning how to
was
ride
learning
bikes.
how to walk. He was a little
Yeah.
Bambi version of the reindeer, maybe.
Yeah.
So here we go. Oh, we got another reindeer. Add him to the herd. So we have some questions. All right, let's see. So please, everyone, make sure you take and add your photos. Hashtag build to give. All right. So that's a big thing. Social media outlets. We'd love to see all the cool things that you've built. We can build some cool stuff, but to be honest, what you do is way better.
Yeah.
There's just more of you. So that means there's going to be a lot more variety and a lot more creativeness
right.
than just with us.
That's right. And Chris will contest, we both have done tons of events and the things that we see kids do with brick that we would never think of. So build your models, hashtag build to give, put them up, let everyone check them out. We'll check them out, and hopefully you inspire each other.
So I'm going to just hold these right up front here so you can get a better look at them. So here is, of course, the Robin, and we also have a reindeer right over here. But we did more than that because there's obviously, like we said, there's endless possibilities. So let's show off some of these other cool creations here.
All right.
Go ahead, Pete. What do you have there?
So we'll start here. This is a cool little squirrel who's giving looks like an acorn.
Acorn. It's a gift of an acorn.
Little
Come
gift
on.
of an acorn. Again, spreading the joy of the seasons. But this is the cool little squirrel right here. It's got little legs so it can run. But yeah, we'll sit.
Of course, the holiday swan.
Who
Come on,
doesn't-
I don't know if you, who doesn't have a holiday swan in there? It's from a song, isn't it? The two swans are giving. I don't know really. To
I
be
think
honest
it's
with you,
two geese a giving.
two
but,
geese are giving. Is it a geese or a swan? I'm not.
One man's geese is another man's swan.
I got you. I feel like that's where we're going with it. It's got a little wreath going on there to add a little bit of holiday flair to it. So that's a swan.
That's
I
cool,
mean, you
yeah.
could hang this or
And-
put this out on display someplace.
Again, staying for those of you who have gone to, say, a holiday party where you have a theme of, say, amazing sweaters, little Mr. or Mrs. Sheep here is wearing one awesome holiday sweater. Little snug, I think.
A
Maybe
little
it got
snug,
thrown
yeah,
into
yeah.
the dryer. and
Dryer.
sucked in a little bit. But that's just awesome character in the model.
That is. And of course, all you want for Christmas is a hippopotamus, right? Right? No? You're not going there with me, Pete?
I'm we grew up
Come
in
on.
different families.
We grew up in different families. But come on, a hippopotamus, it's synonymous with Christmas, with different holidays. It's the way it is. Come on. So I think he's missing something. It's just in a gift to give away. So let's see I'm going to just make a really quick, let me see here, little quick
While Chris
present.
is doing that, I'll remind everybody, hopefully these inspire you. The Robin and the deer inspire you. Get those bricks out of your bucket, put them together, build a holiday theme model, hashtag build to give, let the world see what you're making.
There we go. There we go. The hippopotamus
Yeah,
is giving away a
that's
a
what it
gift.
is.
The
That's
hippopotamus. He's into hip hop.
hippopotamus.
He's into hip hop.
He's into hip-hop. And it just rings true.
It does ring true. I think he looks good with the gift. It really brings in
It
that
does.
holiday
It brings the
flair
holiday
to him.
flair.
Absolutely. So, let me see. What parts do you need for the Robin? What parts do you need for the Robin, Pete?
So, well, we'll just take it, hold it up and show. So it's actually a lot more pieces than its size would lead you to believe. There's probably about 30 elements in here. Most of them for the main body. I'll hold it to this camera over here. They're all pretty basic. I'll take the, I lost a foot.
Losing Pete.
But as you can see, it's really pretty simple. You could actually leave these, they're called stud on side bricks. You could leave those out and have the shape of the Robin and be pretty much well and good. But again, I wanted to add just that extra level of detail, which adds interest. And again, you can put this on one stud, you can kind of rotate it. And since this is not a playable model, it's a display model, it's plenty strong.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much basic plate, some basic brick, a couple of snot elements, a Technic 1x1 with hole for the little loop on the top to tie your string in.
Now, I got to call something out, Pete, because you said it. We got to call it snot elements. He said it. He's not talking dirty or nasty or anything like that. We're talking about studs not on top, sideways building. So studs not on top, snot brick. So that's anytime when you're building a Lego that you're building out, really.
Yep, so you can see the studs are typically on the top. So stud not on top means it's on the side or another direction other than top, and that's how we attach the wing. And there's the robin.
So another question here is, how do you train to be a Lego designer? So that's a kind of a tough one because it's like it's a weird realm we live in here. So a set designer is a little bit different. So in particular, set designers are over in Denmark mainly, and they're building actual sets. But for Pete and I, we actually are more on the 3D sculpting side. So large scale sculptures, which requires a little bit of a different background. That's right. Pete, you want to talk a little bit more about that?
So we do a lot of zero-G training, like astronauts.
Zero, yes.
So we go into pools in weighted suits. No, actually, that's
not at all.
That's not
at all true.
So a lot of what we do is rooted in traditional art. So it starts with, the foundational drawing and sculpting skills where you'll use your hands and do tactile sculpting or drawing. And then now we have a lot of digital tools. We use all the same software that large professional animation studios or game development companies will use. So the training has become still rooted in traditional art in that kind of a background, but really is more migrated into or moved into something that would be similar to working at an animation house or a place where they've created video games.
Awesome. So I just want to go back to real quick here. There may be people just joining us. So once again, we're here for the hashtag Build Together campaign.
Build to Give.
Build to Give. I'm sorry. Build to Give campaign. Thanks for correcting me there, Pete.
You're welcome.
Hashtag Build to Give. And what you're going to do is we want you to be creative. Build your own holiday themed model, whatever it may be. These are some awesome examples right here, but we know that you will go much farther beyond what we can do in the amount of time that we were given. So please post your builds out there, social media, hashtag Build to Give. We want to see what you're doing.
That's right.
And I think we have some more questions here.
And just one more point on that. I think it's really important that we all work to inspire each other because Lego has a goal of bringing joy to 1 million kids this holiday season.
Absolutely.
And again, Chris mentioned at the beginning of this is our first live stream where we're sharing these models with you, but there'll be other live streams in the future where other models will be set out to inspire. And hopefully, if you guys get on it now, maybe your models will inspire the models in future streams.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So here's one question is, will your house be decorated with Lego this festive season? So Pete, is your house going to be decorated with Lego for the holiday season?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What if that was just the whole answer?
That was the whole answer?
Moving on, next question. No, of course. I mean, Chris and I both are parents. We have young kids in the house, and it's not just decorated with Lego models and displayed in the festive seasons, as it was asked, but all year
all the time.
Yeah, there's Lego model all throughout my house.
Yeah, I have, our kids are very similar in age. I have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, and there is Lego everywhere, all over the house. So I know exactly what all you parents are going through out there. There is Lego everywhere, not just where I work, at home. It surrounds us.
I found some in my cup holder in the car this morning. That's where the robin came from. I'm just
right. All right, so let's see here. So once again, make sure you share your models. Hashtag Build to Give. We want to see them, as well as all the other Lego fans out there would love to see them as well. But let's show one more time a few of the models that we have here. So we built these earlier, just a little bit ago here. So we have number one. We have an awesome little reindeer. I'm going to turn them around here, give you the full 360. Very simple model using. Very simple, but very elegant. It looks, there's no denying what that is. It's a reindeer, and it's using some intricate building techniques, sideways building, which allows you to get things like the legs on there and get you a finished model that looks just like a reindeer.
Before you jump off this is a good one to call out, that this is roughly, I would say, minifigure scale. So this could be a display on, desk at your house or on a shelf, or you could also use it to incorporate with play with a minifigure and small environments that you're having a good time with.
Absolutely. Then we have one more that you built, Pete.
That's right. So I did this little robin. Actually, the tail's not on that one. So I'll show this one. I did this little robin. Again, similar techniques, some sideways building, some straight up stack building, and just, an elegant selection of parts. Lead you to have a robin with a little hanger on top so you can loop it through, hanging on a doorknob, hanging on a nail on the wall, hanging on a tree if that's your thing. But again, you get two really cool, really detailed, small display models for the house.
Absolutely. Well, I think we've made it to our allotted time here. So please make sure you get out there, build your own models, build your own holiday theme models, whichever holiday you choose to celebrate. That's up to you, and we want to see them. So get out there and build to give. Hashtag build to give. Post your images, and we will be absolutely looking through all the different social media platforms to see all these cool creations that you're building, as well as all the other Lego set designers that are out there that will hopefully be participating in these future, 3 more, I believe, Build to Give campaigns.
That's right. So get off of this stream, go get your bricks out of your buckets, put them together, make awesome holiday models, share them, hashtag Build to Give. Thanks for listening to Chris and I. It was a real pleasure.
Thanks for having us. Enjoy your holiday season.
Build on.